What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Bringing you an early video for April 25th, 2024. It is currently the night of the 24th, and we are green, baby. In all three of the videos, I clean swept. So I believe that on the day we're like 11-0 on the lines. In the videos, it's 8-0. So I didn't have time to get you guys a player prop shop video today, unfortunately. I was dealing with putting out some fires in my main business I sell on Amazon. So I was trying to take care of stuff over there. But I did get a player prop shop parlay out for the VIP, and that cash, that went 3-0. So 11-0 on the line so far. We're still waiting on the Pelicans game that's going on right now to see how we finish out total on the day. But it was a green one, baby, real green. So we love to see that. This video cash, pretty easy. The Bam one, 27.5 points and rebounds, was like a little bit of a sweat towards the end, but Bam came in clutch in the fourth. So cash that for us easy. I think he had like 32 or 33, something like that. And then Sam Hauser, it's just automatic at this point. I think he had 10 total. As long as I've been saying, as long as he gets like that 15-minute mark, which I believe is what he had exactly today, we're just going to abuse the 8.5 line. As long as it's there, I'm going to continue to take it throughout the playoffs. So keep an eye out for that one. That's going to be sneaky. I think the next game is maybe like 2 days away-ish, 1 or 2 days. But anyway, that's kind of a little recap of how we were doing on yesterday's videos. Very green. Today, we got a lot of stuff going on Sleeper, or for tomorrow, I should say. A lot of stuff going on Sleeper. The main one that we're going to be using is this Jalen Brunson over 0.5 points. That's for everybody. They're being nice again. They're giving us a good little discount for the playoffs. I don't know if you can see that little animations for everyone. So they have they got a baseball free pick, Yamamoto over 0.5 strikeouts, and then they also have a Donovan Mitchell over 0.5 points. Those are free picks. Those are for new users only. So if you guys aren't on Sleeper, get on Sleeper. That's where we're locking in all of these plays. If you guys get on, use my code IOPICKS. They're going to give you $500 in a match, which is 5x what any other DFS app is giving us. So if you guys haven't already, go claim your free money. It's easy. The link is in the description. I don't know where it's going to be. Probably like right here. It's going to tell you, use code IOPICKS on Sleeper. Use it. Get the free money. Start locking in with us. Get off of Prizepicks. It's just not worth it to do Prizepicks. Most of these lines are going to be goblins anyway, which is just stupid. The payout isn't nearly as good. So with that, let's go ahead and get into our 2 picks for today. Again, we're just adding on the Brunson. And real quick, just because it's ending tomorrow, I will mention it before we get into the picks. Player prop shop, code draft day, use it 50% off, use it on a month, use it on a year. Makes the year only $20 a month, which is just crazy. We're cashing left and right on these. We cashed today, even though we didn't do a video, but the link is also down in the description for that, guys. Go check it out. It's less than a day left. It's easy money. If you guys can afford the $250 for the year, it's well worth it. I mean, you're getting over 20 props a day. It's like $600 a month or something like that for $20. It's well worth your money. Go ahead and use that. But yeah, forgot about that it's ending tomorrow. So go ahead and use that. Let's get into the picks. First one, Austin Reaves over 21.5 PRA. So the Lakers are pissed off right now. If you guys didn't see the press game or the press conferences after the game, they're not very happy. There was a missed call on D'Lo, but they should have won that game, and they're not. So they're down 0-2. They're going back home. I think that we have a narrative play, and then also on the line and his 2. So I have the filter on already for home. On the line, he's 2-0 against Denver this year at home, and he's cleared it relatively easily. So the last time on the 2nd, March 2nd, he cleared it by, 14? Easy. Next one was 27, so he cleared it by 6. I like that a lot. In his last 30, I mean, he's a 70%er on the line, which isn't terrible, but I really think that it's more of like a playoff narrative, and with how they're doing, I think that the Lakers are going to come out pretty hot in this next game. I mean, playoff LeBron and mad playoff LeBron is not going to be a good factor for Denver, but I think they're probably going to go into that game knowing that. And AD put up like 32 points or something like that in the last game. So I feel like they'll probably be like heavily guarding them, and it'll give Austin a little bit more opportunity to score. So I think that we should be good on this line just as the game is going, but as the game plays out. But I think that just just with the revenge game narrative and with Austin clearing this in the 2 games, I think that we should be fine. And minutes wise, I mean, he's getting like over 30, I think, per game. Let's see when they first started the playoffs. 3 games. Yeah, so let's call it 34 is what he's averaging right now in the playoffs. So no lack of minutes or anything. He's one of the key players on their team. So I think that we should be good to go on this line. At home, in LA, should be good. Next one, Embiid over 1.5 3-pointers. You wouldn't necessarily see me taking over on threes for a center very often, but Embiid's just like on fire with this since he came back. So the only game in his last 10 that he's missed is the first game back that he had where he had limited minutes. But the main thing that really attracted me to this is, well, there's 2 things actually. The first one is this. So if we look at his 3-point attempts, he's got a couple of games with 9 attempts. And then even when he had 2 attempts, he cashed both of them. So he cleared the line. So let's call it over. I don't know what the quick math on it is going to be, but in this 7-game stretch here where he's cleared it since, he's on a 7-game streak with it. I think it's like 4 or 5 3-point attempts per game. So you can see he's cashing at a pretty good clip when he's doing it. But I think that the main thing that we need to think about here is how Embiid is feeling right now. So he went down in game 1 with another knee, and it looked bad. I thought he was going to be out for the season again because he's been dealing with that knee. But he came back, and he's just laboring through it right now. There was points in the last game where it looked like he could barely even run. So he's still getting his production, like through points. I think he had like 30-something points. Let's see. Yeah, he had 34 points. So he's still getting his production, but I think that because of his knee issue, he's going to be shooting on the perimeter a lot more because it's just going to be more dangerous for him to start to get inside and try and do work when he's going to have to use his knees a lot doing that, as opposed to being outside. He can just launch up buckets. So I think that it's a good stat line for us regardless, and he's putting up a bunch of them, but I think his knee is kind of playing into that narrative as well. I mean, he just tossed up 9 last game and 8. That's this first game against the Knicks is when he did hurt his knee. So when he came back in, he just started tossing them up from deep. So I think that 8 and 9 in his last 2, I mean, it sucks that he only cashed on 2 of them. That's a pretty bad percentage actually. But regardless, if he's putting them up that much, I like the chances for us to get 2 on this. So that is what we were going with on these 2 picks. I think I'm probably going to take these in my free video parlay as well for tomorrow, just because I like them so much. But with that, that's what we have for our 2 picks today, guys. Here is our slip. We got Austin Reaves over 21.5 PRA, Embiid over 1.5 3-pointers, and then Brunson, which is the pick on sale for everybody. Even if you're already on sleeper, they're giving us. So, I mean, you could take these 2 as it is, take them as straights, whatever you guys want to do. But for the parlay purposes, we're using Brunson, adding on 0.5 points. That is what we have going on for tonight's video, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Let's cash in, or let's lock in early, I should say. We're going to cash, but lock in early with me. Some of these lines were getting bumped overnight. So if you guys are seeing this on the 24th, make sure you're locking in early with me. If not, if they get bumped, I don't know. Really depends on where the lines move to. I would assume that Embiid is going to stay the same, but this 21.5 may vary a little bit. It might move to 22. Who knows? But you use your guys' discretion. I don't like chasing lines. And a lot of you will get to me in DMs and stuff and ask me, the line is at 5.5 now. It was supposed to be 4.5. Should I take it? Like, my answer is always meh. Like, it just doesn't make sense. The EV nerd in me is just like, no, we're not going to chase lines. So it is what it is. Lock these in early if you guys are seeing this. Thank you. Appreciate you. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Like the video. Helps me out a lot. Comment. Let me know if you guys cashed with me last night. Let me know what you guys want some more of. Just give me some feedback. I'm asking for it. Please and thank you. Share it with your friends. I appreciate that. Anything you guys do helps the channel. So appreciate you guys. See you in the next one. Peace.